It's a new year, everybody. And if you're like me, you're selling lots of old stuff out of the garage because you're trying to get money to pay your taxes. I mean, you're trying to clear out the garage. But if you're trying to sell stuff on OfferUp and LetGo, it might be frustrating if you're not able to sell these things quickly. So I wanted to make a video for you giving you 10 tips to help you sell stuff on OfferUp and LetGo faster and easier. Number 1, I've learned from selling a lot of stuff that it's a good idea to post in the morning or early afternoon. I tend to post at about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. This is kind of a good idea because when you first post your item, they feature it, right? They show the item off to new people and to people who are browsing for items on LetGo or OfferUp. So if you do this at, say, 10 p.m. at night, then all the time that your item is free featured, I like to call it, all the free feature time is going to be in the middle of the night when a lot of people are asleep and they're not going to be on their phones looking for stuff. So if you do it at around 9:30 to 11 a.m., then there's a good chance that your item is going to be on the feature spot during the day when people are actually on their phones looking for stuff. So I like that as my prime time, 11 o'clock. Number 2, this is pretty obvious, but respond lightning fast. When you're selling something on these apps, people want the item now. A lot of times they've seen it just impulse buy, like they want that vintage Sega Genesis that you're selling, or they want that cool piece of furniture right now. And if you don't respond within a few minutes, a lot of the time you're going to lose the sale because people are going to go on to the next old Sega system or the next piece of furniture that is in the app. It's showing them a lot of products, so you have to respond lightning fast in order to keep your buyers interested. And I like to close the deals relatively fast. As soon as someone asks you about an item, respond to them and start a friendly conversation to get the item sold. So number 3 is always respond to people even if you are late. It's better to respond late than not to respond at all. Believe it or not, I was in Thailand and I was getting messages while I was away on OfferUp and LetGo for products that I had, and I was gone for 2 months. When I came back and landed, while I was in the airplane, I messaged people saying, I just returned, were you still interested in that item that I'm selling? And believe it or not, a couple people said yes, and I was able to sell a really high ticket item, a $600 restaurant equipment, $650 right away as soon as I got back from my trip to Thailand. Luckily, that person was still looking for the item that I was selling. Always respond, even if you're late, still send out an effort, respond to the person, reach out, maybe they still want what you're selling. Number 4, list a lot of items. It's a numbers game. Think about it. If you only have 3 items for sale, then you only have 3 chances to sell something today. If you have 15 items or 20 items for sale, that's 20 chances for you to sell something each day. What you want to do is have a lot of items up at any time. Find stuff around the house that you're trying to sell. It's pretty easy to find stuff in the garage or whatever you're selling. Just sell crap that you have and have a lot of things up because that's going to increase your chance of getting buys each day or getting responses. Also, don't be married to LetGo or OfferUp. They are competing with each other, but that doesn't mean you have to exclude yourself from either avenue of selling your stuff. I put my things up on OfferUp and LetGo. I also put them up on eBay if shipping isn't a problem. So having 20 items for sale on 2 or 3 platforms gives you a much higher chance of selling an item each day. Number 5, this is obvious, but always make a good description and try to take the best pictures that you can with good lighting. Don't take pictures in a creepy garage with darkness and shadows all around the item. Make sure that the item is well lit. People can see what they're gonna buy in order to get their interest. Make sure and leave a few paragraphs about the item. Talk it up a little bit, but always be honest. Don't ever lie and be dishonest about an item. Number 6, if you have an item that's up there for 6 months, 8 months, a year, and it hasn't sold, I would take that item down and I would relist it. When you relist an item again, you're basically getting a free feature for a short amount of time. So that's going to show your item off to a lot of people. Also, you're going to get a lot less lowballers. Some people search LetGo and OfferUp for things that have been up there for a very long time because they assume if they lowball you that you're going to go along with their low offer because your item has been up there for 6 months, 8 months, a year, it hasn't sold. So relist the items. It shows that they're fresh and it gives it that free feature for just a few days. Number 7 is when you talk to people, always be nice to them. Even low ballers, you gotta be nice to the low ballers. To be honest with you, it can get frustrating sometimes because you'll get a lot of messages on OfferUp and LetGo. People saying, "Hi, is this available?" And then you say, "Yes, it is available. Would you like to come see it?" And then they never respond. And you get that 10 times for one item. It's really frustrating when people just ask you if an item is available and that's it. But you've got to remain nice to everybody. And if someone shoots you a really low price, you can always tell them about the item, explain why it has value, and rebuttal with an offer maybe somewhere in the middle between their low price and what you're asking. But always be nice to people when you talk to them, even the low ballers. Number 8, when it's Christmas time, you should sell like crazy. Right before Christmas, I was selling a lot of stuff because I was trying to get out of here to go to Thailand. And even while I was gone, I left all these postings up and my phone was exploding. I had so many offers on some of my stuff because it was near Christmas time and I had some electronics and stuff, like I had a drone, and people are trying to buy a secondhand drone for their kid before Christmas. They really want a nice drone, or they don't want to spend $1,000 because their kid might break it, so they go with a used one. But people are searching Christmas time, they're spending way more money, so you're way more likely to sell your stuff during Christmas. And if you have a bunch of stuff to sell and it's Christmas time or even coming close to the holidays, put it all on OfferUp, LetGo. Don't let that time go to waste because that's sales season. Number 9, kind of obvious, but your high quality items and your technology stuff is gonna sell a lot faster and a lot easier than some of the other stuff you may have. Old technology, 15-year-old computers, 5-year-old phones, people still buy those, believe it or not. If you put it up there for some low price, you're going to be able to sell it quickly. I recently sold cables to a DJ that had been sitting in the garage for 20 years. Different music equipment, amplifiers, those type of things sell much faster than clothing and stuff like that. Your high quality items, your tech, that's going to sell faster. So don't negotiate as much with things that you have tons of offers for like that. If I were selling a phone, I would not go with the first low baller that sent me a poor offer, because there's a lot of people that are going to hit me up for selling a phone. Even low quality items or partially broken items, if they work and have functionality, they can still sell too. Believe it or not, I sold like a $250 stroller that was in my parents' garage. I sold that for like $40 because it had one little arm piece that was broken, but it still functioned perfectly. You could hold 2 kids in it. They could sit in there safely, comfortably. It just had an aesthetic piece that was broken for a cup holder at the top. I put that up at a discounted price, and some dad now gets to use that for his kids instead of that thing sitting in a garage and wasting space. It gets to go to good use now. So don't give up on selling low quality items or things that are a little banged up. Some people might still have value in them. If they work and they have use, go ahead. It doesn't hurt to put them on OfferUp and LetGo. And those are all your tips for selling things faster on OfferUp and LetGo. I wish you the best of luck out there. I hope you sell all of your stuff so that you can pay off your taxes. Make room in your garage and have some extra cash in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, smash that like button. Please feel free to leave me a comment. Go ahead and subscribe because I do make videos all the time. And good luck to you. As always, just have a great day.